Hello everyone, this is DK sir. Next here, that is one of the very important topic, that is modulus function. So in modulus function here, firstly I'll start with what is modulus function. Modulus function is also called as absolute value function. An absolute value function or modulus function, they are same. Its representation is this kind of thing. Anything which were written inside of these two lines is all called as modulus thing. So suppose if I say I wrote here x, so this is called as modulus of x. Somewhere suppose if I wrote modulus of sine x, so this is modulus of sine x, or you can add on 2x minus 3, it's modulus. So this particular symbol is called as modulus function. Now in modulus function here, always remember its output will never be negative. That is first thing. So if its output will never be negative, so what is this function exactly? How to plot its graph? What should be domain? What should be range? Let's just proceed. If I say here y is equals to modulus x, we have this particular thing. Y means fx, you can also say fx, and y, that's always same. So modulus x here, if I want to plot the graph of this, so I'll do one thing. I'll take certain values. Like if I'm giving x and y values, so x if I'm giving 0 and x I'm giving 1, then corresponding minus 1, then 2, then minus 2. If I'm giving 0, I'll get output as 0. If I'm giving 1, again 1. For minus 1, I'll get 1. For 2, again 2. For minus 2, again 2. So if I want to plot the graph of this function, so roughly I'll make the coordinate axis. For 0 we have a 0, for 1 we have a 1, for 2 we have 2, and for minus 1 we have 1, for minus 2 we have 2. So if you join these all points, you will get this kind of graph. So this particular graph is called as modulus function. So in this situation here, if you want, you can check with the domain. Domain means possible values of x, or you can say it is input. So what should be domain of this situation? See here, input you can give anything, because you are giving here minus 2, you can give minus 3, you can give minus 4, you can give minus 1000, minus 10 lakh, anything, minus infinity. Similarly, you can give all positive infinity. So what should be domain? All real numbers, or you can say x belongs to real numbers, or you can say x belongs to open bracket minus infinity to infinity. That these all presentation is same. Similarly, if I say what is the range of this function? Range means output or possible values of y. So what should be y? If you see here, this graph is not going anywhere below x-axis. So that means you are not getting any output as negative. So outputs are always positive. So what should be your answer? You will say y belongs to 0 to infinity. That is the range. Okay, let's just proceed further. Suppose here if I say plot the graph of fx is equals to modulus of, plot the graph of modulus of x minus 1. How the graph of this will looks like? As usual, x and y, substitute certain values of x. If I'm taking x as 0, y is minus 1, x as 1, it's 0, x as 2, it's 1. If I'm taking minus 1, you'll get minus 1 modulus 1, and again it will become 0. Then if I'm taking 2, you will get here 2 minus 1, 1. So these data I have to just plot on coordinate system. See here, if you are giving 0, for 0 we have minus 1. So 0 comma minus 1, there is a point. Now if I'm taking another point, that is 1 comma 0. For 1 we have a 0 point here. For 2 we have 0.1. For 2 we have a 0.1. For minus 1 we have a 0, so this is minus 1 comma 0 point. Then 2 comma 1, that's already we got it. If you want, you can take with minus 2 also. If you substitute minus 2, modulus will be 2, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So for again minus 2, I'm getting height as 1. So if you notice from here what is happening, just join these all points and again just join these all points. So this is the graph of modulus x minus 1. This situation here, if I say what is domain of this function, you can see again this graph goes up to so many possible values up to infinity. This also goes this side up to where plus infinity and minus infinity. So what should be domain? R. What should be range? So range, you will see here, this is the point the graph is not going below this extreme line. So at that time, what is height? What is y value? That's -1. So it will not go below -1. That means it will be -1 to infinity. And always remember, infinity is always open bracket because that you cannot include in output. Let's just go for second case here. If I'm saying fx is equals to modulus of x minus 1. This one is inside of modulus only. Now how the graph of this will looks like? Let's just try with again same method here. Just take x and y certain values. Suppose I'm substituting x as 1, 0, x as 0, that's 1, x as -1, I'll get 2, x as -2, I'll get 3. If I'm taking x as 2, you'll get 1. So those are points you have to plot on the coordinate system. Got it? So in this one here, if you notice, that is okay. So just substitute these all points. If you see, for 1 we have a 0, for 1 comma 0, then 0 comma minus 0 comma 1. For 0 we have a point here 1, and this is a point here. Then for -1 we have a point 2. For -1 we have a point 2 here. Then for -2 we have 3. For -2 we have 3 here. Then for 2, for 0 we have 1. That everything you got it. Then after for 2 we have 1. So if you join these all points, you will get this kind of line graph. So in this one, if you see, what is x belongs to? X belongs to, again it goes up to where? Up to minus infinity to infinity. And what is range? So range says here the graph will not go below x-axis. That means its range is always positive real number. If you say, that's not correct, because positive real number does not include 0. So you have to say it is from 0 to infinity. Okay, let's just proceed further. See here, if I say anywhere it is written modulus x y is equals to minus of modulus x, then how the graph of this will looks like? If you notice here, y is equals to modulus x, its graph is v at 0. So this is ditto same, only this will be downside v, that's it. If I say the second case, like y is equals to minus of modulus minus 1. So if you notice, there was a case that is y is equals to modulus x minus 1. Got it? So this situation there, if you notice, this was v at -1. Now this situation will be ditto same, only this will be v at -1 in downside, that's it. If I say the third situation, like y is equals to modulus of x minus 1. So this graph just now we did, that was at 0, at 1, this is v. Now this situation will be ditto same at 1 only. If I say y is equals to minus of modulus x minus 1, what should be the graph of this function? So this is the graph of this part. So you can easily make the graph and you can find what is its a domain and range. Let's just take few more cases here. If I say anywhere it is written modulus x is less than equal to 3. So logically you can go through what should be possible values of x. X could be -1, 1, 2, -2, 3, -3, everything possible, and there are so many possible values inside this also possible. So what will say x? X belongs to -3 to 3 everything, or this thing indirectly you can say is between -3 to 3 same. So this dear, always remember whenever modulus comes, whatever quantity they had given, that you have to keep one side with positive value, other side with negative value. Suppose if I'm taking one example, like modulus of 2x minus 1 is less than equal to 3. So what should be your answer? See, it's very simple. Just do one thing. Modulus of 2x minus 1 is less than equal to 3 and less than equal to greater than equal to -3. That's it. Now just bring 1 on both the side. If you bring on both the side, you will get 2x is greater than equal to 4. So less than equal to 4, and this will become greater than equal to -2. Now divided by 2. If you divide it by 2 everywhere, you will get -1, and that is x, and this is 2. So you'll get possible values of x, that is between -1 to 2. This type of questions might be had solved in inequality, and might be you will get in domain range questions also. Okay, let's just proceed further. See there, if I say we have few more examples. Fx is equals to under root of x minus modulus x. This is the question. What should be domain of this question? If they are asking about the domain of this question here, so domain, simply you will say domain is all possible values of x where function exists. So if you take any value of x, whether it is positive, suppose just try with the positive value. Suppose I've substituted 100. 100 minus 100 becomes 0. If I'm taking 0, that's already 0. If I'm taking minus 100, so minus 100 minus of minus 100 modulus will become 100. And this will be overall quantity as negative. So that's not possible. That means its input you can give what? From 0 to infinity you can give anything, but you cannot give any negative value. Clear? Similarly, they can ask fx is equals to ditto process as like modulus x minus x. Then what do you say? Here it is all negative values possible because you try with any negative. Suppose I try with -5, so -5 modulus will become 5, and it is minus of -5, so it will become +5, so that's possible. That means all negative values are possible, and all positive values if I'm taking, so all positive values are also possible. So which is not possible for this situation? This is always possible. You can take any possible value of x. So you'll say x belongs to real number. Got it here? It is because of modulus x is always greater than or equal to x. That's simple. Positive or negative, any quantity, if you do its modulus, it will be positive. So positive quantity is either equal to positive quantity or it is greater than equal to greater than negative quantity. That's simple. Okay. Chalo dear, thank you everyone. Hope you like this video. And if you like this video, please just like and subscribe my channel. Okay dear, thank you everyone.